Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to look at the 5 shapes of the A minor pentatonic, and we are only going to use the high E and B string of each of these shapes. I'm going to show you some exercises that you can play over this backing track that's looping in the background based off of just 2 strings of each shape, okay? So you're going to have 5 shapes across the fretboard. This is a great way to learn your shapes and connect them all together, and just by using 2 strings you do not have to worry about the rest of the notes in the shape. You can just focus on just 2 strings at a time. So we're going to start these shapes and these patterns using the high E and B string, and we're going to apply them over this backing track and break it down into sections. Well, here is section 1. I'm just going to play the 4 notes of each shape on the last 2 strings here of your guitar. So I have 3 5 3 5 on the B and the high E here for shape. This is shape 5, okay? So shape 5 is behind shape 1 of A minor pentatonic. So A minor pentatonic starting in your 5th fret. As you go down the shapes, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and so on, they just start over again. So after 5 becomes 1. So it makes sense that behind 1 is 5. Okay, so shape 1 starts on your 5th fret, but I'm going to start on the 3rd and 5th fret here, which is the last 4 notes of shape 5 of the minor pentatonic in A minor. So you have 3 5 3 5. Then you're going to go into shape 1 of your minor pentatonic, and that's going to give you 5 8 5 8. Now, if you use your 1st and 3rd finger to play 3 5 3 5, and your 1st and pinky to play 5 8 and 5 8, you can use those shapes to memorize this pattern, and instead of trying to memorize the frets, memorize what fingers you use. I find it a lot easier. Okay, so shape 5 3 5 3 5. Then you're going to go into shape 1, which is 5 8 5 8. And you'll notice wherever I leave off, whatever string I leave off, whatever fret, that is where the next shape starts, okay? So shape 2 is 8, 10, 8, 10 with my 1st and 3rd finger. Excuse me. And shape 3 is going to be 10, 13, 10, 12. Now, if you want, you can use your pinky to grab that 13 if you like. You can go 10, 13 with 1st and pinky, or if you can reach with your 3rd finger, you go right ahead. I would only say to use your pinky if you're just trying to get some use out of the pinky. A lot of times, as beginners, we tend to neglect this finger and it becomes weaker than the rest, so I encourage you to use the pinky as much as you can. So, okay, on shape 3 we have 10, 13 on the B, 10, 12 on the high E. And then we're going to go 13, 15 on the B and 12, 15 on the high E. That's shape 4. And then shape 5, it gives us 15, 17 on the B, 15, 17 on the high E. And then we're back to shape 1, which is 17, 20, and 17, 20. And if you want, again, use your 1st and 4th if you want to get that pinky working, okay? If you don't need to, you don't need to. You can use your 1st and 3rd, okay? So just to recap, we have 3 5 3 5. Then we have 5 8 5 8. Then we have 8 10 8 10. Then we have a little odd one here where it goes 10 13 10 12. Okay, and then we have 13 15 12 15. Then we have 15 17 15 17. And then we have 17 20 17 20. Okay, so in the example I did over the backing track, I just played it like so. So let's hear that again in the track. For that example again, just one more time. 3-5, 3-5, 5-8, 5-8, 8-10, 8-10, 10-13, 10-12, 13-15, 12-15, 15-17, 15-17, and 17-20, 17-20, and then I end it on an A note, which is on my 17th fret here, on the high E. Example 2, I'm going to play 3-5, 3-5, and I'm going to slide up to 8, so I'm basically going from shape 5 to shape 1, okay? So on your B string, I start with 3-5, then I play 3-5 on the high E, and then when I play that 5, I slide it right up to 8, and I pull off to 5, and then I play 8-5 on the B. So it goes like so. Okay, so the first section is 3-5 on the B, 3-5, slide to 8, pull off to 5, and then 8-5 on the B. And then the next part starts on 8-10, 8-10 of the B in the high E. And I slide to 12, okay? And then I do a pull off to 10. So basically I'm going from shape 2 to shape 3 here. So I have 8-10 on the B, 8-10 on the high E, slide to 12, pull off to 10. Then I'm going to grab 13 on the B and 10 on the B, okay? So we have 8-10 on the B, 8-10 on the high E, slide to 12. Pull off to 10, 13 on the B, and then 10 on the B. Next section, you're going to start on 13, which is shape 4. You're going to go 13, 15, 12, 15, slide to 17, pull off to 15. It's the same pattern, okay? So we have 13, 15 on B. 12, 15 on the high E, slide to 17, pull off to 15. So, okay, and then you have 17, 15 on the B. So all together. Okay, then your next section, you're going to play 17, 20, 17, 20. And I'm just going to do a full bend on that 20. So instead of sliding up 2 frets, which I can't because I don't have enough frets here, I'm gonna bend up 2 notes here on that 20. I'm going to do a pull off. After I do that bend, back down, pull off to 17, grab 20 on the B, and end on 17 on the high E. So you have... Okay, so all together, the whole example. next example, I'll start on shape 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. I'll slide up to shape 2, which is the 10th fret, pull off to 8, and then have 10, 8 on the B string to finish here. So we have 3, 5, 3, 5, slide to 10. So we have 3, 5, 3, 5, slide to 10, pull off to 8, then you have 10, 8 on the B. The second time I do it, I just hammer on the 10 to finish on that note instead of the 8 here. Okay, so that riff goes like so. 3, 5, 3, 5, slide up to 10, pull off to 8, 10 on the B to 8 on the B. Then 3, 5 on the B, 3, 5 on the high E, slide up to 10, pull off to 8, then have, 10, 8, 10 on the B. So the whole riff goes like so. Okay, friends, that's a quick lesson on the pentatonics in A minor, and it's just using the B and high E strings to connect these shapes. So take that backing track that's uploaded in the backing tracks section and try it playing over it, and maybe mix them up a little bit. You know, you don't always have to do what I'm doing here on this channel. You can take those notes and change them around, come up with your own licks and riffs. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next lesson, and thanks for watching.